Hello, welcome back to Taking a Walk with My Best Friend. If this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you and welcome. As you can see, it's a glorious afternoon. We're in the Peak District, as you can tell from the bigger bag. We're out for a camp, and you can't really ask for any better weather than this. It's 20 degrees, 5:10 in the afternoon. It's absolutely bliss. Perfect. So we're heading up to Derwent Edge. I've got plan A, B, C and possibly D, depending on if it's busy. But yeah, we're in for a cracking night. But there's only one thing, teeny tiny thing spoiling it. You can probably hear. I've got the dreaded bag squeak and it's doing my tits in. I'll have to dump the bag in a second and remedy that. Stick a Medel Farm on pause, grab a cake and a cup of tea. Come and join me. So as I said, I've got plan A, B, C and D, possibly. But I've just sacked off plan A because I'm doing better for time than I thought I would be. And it's still far too early to get set up yet, so I'm also going to bypass plan B onto plan C. Been a beautiful evening. Absolutely perfect. Hardly a breath of wind. What a view. I've got Sheffield just over into the distance there. Wheelstones, that's where we've come from. And that path. Stanage Edge, Derwent Edge, Win Hill, Great Ridge, over to Kinder Scout, and of course Lady Bower, Ashupton Bridge. Beautiful. Right, so I've opted for plan C. I'm sure some of you recognise that, so you'll know where I am. Just got to be careful because obviously it's, you know, ground nesting birds are nesting, so be careful where I stand, not disturb nothing. Yeah, home for the evening. Right, so that's a tent up. The old Bobcat one. There's been a lot of love for this tent. It's I've used it couple of times now, and I absolutely adore the thing. It's perfect. Well, it's perfect for what I need anyway. So I finished guying it out. It does look a bit on the slope, but nice flat bit for keeping on. Yeah, perfect. It's perfect for me. It's not big, it's not huge in any way, shape or form, but if you're an average bloke, average height, average build, and you're not bothered about it being cosy and snug and having loads of room, it's perfect. And it's an absolute bargain. I think I picked mine up for, I think it was 70 quid from Go Outdoors, but I think people have been getting them for sort of 50 quid as well. So if you're after a new one man tent, one person tent, sorry, highly recommended, highly recommended. It's not perfect by any way, shape or form, but I've only had to make one mod to it, and it comes with those clips and little plastic clips there, obviously into that hook. But once you take the tent down, them hooks come out, and it's a nightmare trying. There's one there, one at the back on each side, obviously one at the front on each side. But yeah, once you've taken it down and you go to pitch it again, these hooks have come out, so you've got to take all these little toggly bits off and then put the back ones on. But I've just bought, and you can see out there, them sort of two-way carabiner things. They only come today, luckily. They turned up about an hour before I come out. Where are they? These. So it was about £5 off Amazon. You get there's four sizes. I've used the smaller ones. I brought a couple of sizes with me just in case. So I did all the donkey work at home, sliced everything up. Plus it makes it quicker to cook. It's harder to do than you think, cooking one-handed. Whack a bit more heat on that. Yes, now we're talking. Beautiful. Chestnut mushrooms. A few of them in. Happy days. Steak, mushroom, mustard, sub. That is so good. Perfect. It's home for the night from on top of our rock. Called the Salt Cellar. This particular rock formation, if you're not familiar with it. And there is some. There is some carvings on here, but they're really worn away. That there, I don't know if you can make that. It's like a swastika or something. No. The one there, something. Oddly enough, looking through the camera, you can pick it up better than what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Whether my eyes are knackered, I don't know. I'm sure that's 1860. That might be a zero actually. Or it might be nothing, it might be in the rock. Who knows? Anyway. Sun just going down, the shadows are starting to get longer again. It's absolutely perfect. Golden hour. Native hour down there, and Derwent Dam is just over there. Just over that ridge there. Of course, where Dam Busters practiced. It was the anniversary on, what would it be, on Saturday, Thursday I think it was, Wednesday or Thursday. 81 years since the Operation Chastise Dam Buster raids. This is one of the places where they used to practice. Where do you think you're heading? Not in this tent, mate, that's for sure. Weird things, aren't they? Perfect coffee. Cheers, everyone. It's also perfect if you're a bit of a plane geek. You see that? New York to Singapore. It's alright for some, but you're not here camping, are you? You're not enjoying this. You don't get this in Singapore. Far too much time on this app. I spent days on it. My daughter used to cabin crew for Ryanair, so I used to keep tabs on where she was around Europe. Lost years of my life on that thing. What else we got? We've got another one up there. That's going London, Edinburgh. But they're not enjoying this, are they? They're not enjoying a coffee in a collapsible mug with a sunset in a beautiful Peak District. So that's me dug in for the night. This is the Bobcat. Vestibule's just the right size for a bag. More other bits and bobs. I ain't bothered pegging the door out properly because it's not really windy. And snug as you like. Perfect. So just coming up to 10 o'clock and that's me digging in for the night. Just had a coffee and I've got Indy 500 qualifying to watch. Whack a bit of music on, hopefully get a decent night's kip. Proper cosy in here. It's perfect. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, morning. I don't know where this wind's come from. It's meant to be nice and calm this morning, but absolutely howling wind since about 2 o'clock. No, earlier, about 1 o'clock. Kept me up for about an hour. So 5.5 hours kip, which is not bad. Yeah, the tent stood up really well, considering I've only put three guide ropes out, because it wasn't meant to be windy. But anyway, let's go have a look. Absolutely beautiful morning. Got a cloud in the sky. Perfect morning, apart from the wind. I was home for the night stand now. I'm going to attempt to wake up a little bit more. Whack up a coffee on, get packed down, which is the worst bit by far. Everything's dry, no condensation or anything like that, so not too bad. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, that's everything packed. As always, leave no trace, absolutely zero trace of you being here. take all your crap with you. If you can bring it up here, you can take it with you. Alright, and another thing about this tent that I really like, the bag's got these little hoops on. There's two there and there's two there, look, which you can feed your straps through to make it more secure. Little things, but they make all the difference. It's that now, solid, not going to move anywhere. Just come 6:10. Despite the wind, it's still like, it's really warm wind. Even last night weren't cold. I actually kept in my shorts and t-shirt and I was more than comfortable. It wasn't the best night's sleep I've ever had, but considering you're on a camping mat in the middle of nowhere in a sleeping bag, it's not bad. It's not bad. See, you can come camping. I think there's a big misconception that it's going to be really uncomfortable and you're going to have a crap night's kip because you're roughing it, but that's not always the case. You know, you can have a nice comfortable night. I wake up this morning refreshed as if I kept in my own bed, and it's so good for the head coming out here and spending the night. We're just coming to the end of Mental Health Awareness Week. Usually I'm not a big, you know, I'm not one for all these weeks of things and all that, but I'm a big advocate for this because, well, the whole point behind this channel was to highlight why all this is good for your mental health. So I've had my struggles in the past. Now I'm alright at the minute. I'm alright. No thanks in part to all this. Coming out here, clearing your head, and just taking stock. It's so good for you. But yeah, without going into too many details, I had it would be just coming on 5 years now. I had a breakdown, mental breakdown. Really lost my shit. Went to a few dark places, and being able to come out here, well, not just the Peak District, being able to just come out, get yourself out. It was, I had therapy and stuff like that, and being out here was as good as sitting and opening yourself up to a total stranger for £80 an hour and come out here for nothing. And it's not just a wild camping, coming out wild camping is good for you. It's just being outside. It's just being outside, being able to clear your head in nature, stick your music on and just lose yourself, lose your problems for a few hours. So when people say the outdoors are good for you, go for a walk, clear your head. You know, it's not just saying it for something to say to you. It's a genuine thing. It's a genuine head clearing medicine, if you like. You know, you don't have to walk far, you don't have to drive miles. You can walk in the local wood, walk around the reservoir, around the local lake, anything. Just get yourselves out. So if you are struggling and you're wondering what all the fuss is about coming out, you know, if you're just sitting going up there, sitting on a rock, you can sit up there for days and just think, chill out, soak all this in. You know, if you are struggling, please talk to somebody. I know it's difficult, that difficult first bit, admitting that you've got issues, something wrong, things bothering you. that first little hurdle is the hardest, and it is fucking hard, especially if you're a bloke, because we're all meant to be Billy Big Bollocks, aren't we, and everything's alright, but it's not always the case. There might be people watching this that have got stuff going on and you think, please go and talk to somebody. It doesn't matter who, friends, family. If you're at the point where you think you need to go to see the doctor, do it, absolutely do it, because once you've done it, it's a massive weight off. It is a huge weight off, and the sooner you start doing it, the sooner you can start feeling better and start addressing whatever you've got going on. It's a bit of a stigma, embarrassment maybe for some people. I felt embarrassed when I went to the doctor. Sat there bawling my eyes out, saying that I couldn't cope with life. But crack on, don't you? About 5 years ago, I didn't used to wake up in the morning, didn't want to face anything, couldn't be bothered to do anything, just felt anything but me. And you can rest assured that you're not on your own. There's always someone that you can turn to, always somebody to open up to. And what you'll actually find is, whatever you've got going on, there'll always be somebody else that's worse. I found that one out, but it doesn't mean that what you've got going on is any less important. It's not. Just try and take comfort in the things that make you happy, doing things you enjoy, and everything will be alright. It absolutely will. No matter what shitty trough you find yourself in, there's always a way out. And when you get back out and you've cleared your head and you've made all the little changes you need to make and tackled whatever issues that you need to tackle, when you're at that trough, it's amazing. It is so good. So I wasn't going to cook breakfast this morning, so I picked up some of these from the shop, Nutri-Grain cake bar things. Let's give these a bash. I could go a couple of ways here. I could drop down there and walk back along Lady Bower, or back down that way and swing round to the car, but I'm going to keep going the way I came, I think, because I'm about an hour's later waking up than what I hoped I would be. I just need to get back, so back the way we came. Gorgeous morning. Only spoiled by I've still got intermittent bag squeak. I'm going to have to give that a coat looking at when I get back. Something rubbing or something too tight or too loose. Nice 3 and a bit miles to wake the legs up in the morning. Nearly back at the car, so it's time for me to say cheerio. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up. Remember, keep talking, get yourselves out, and see you soon.